So on May 18th, DoraHacks announced that it had raised a total of $20 million led by FTX Ventures and Liberty City Ventures to scale its global Web3 startup platform. The total fundraisers for Dora have exceeded $50 million during the last 18 months. With that much of a funding, can you tell us about your future plan for DoraHacks? Currently, there are 4 key functions supported on Dora: the builds, the grants, bounties, and hackathons. Any of those functions will be prioritized.
So after 2019, so other than building the community, we feel that it's really important to also create an infrastructure for the movement, also for communities around the world, because the number of hackathons we can organize is ultimately limited.
Yeah.
Even though we have like a network of organizers around the world, but it's still like an operational thing, and the capacity of people doing operation is always limited. So we feel that it was super important to build a platform with necessary infrastructures on the platform to enable just all kind of organizations to organize hackathons, but beyond organizing hackathons, to incentivize their community, their ecosystem, and their developers. So that's why we started to build the platform. Now is DoraHacks.io. Yeah, so you mentioned 4 functions. So actually, we don't have a super prioritized feature on the platform. So everything you see on the platform is prioritized.
I see.
But they do have different functions. So, for example, like for hackathon, it's just like people can organize virtual hackathons on our platform. And for grants, actually. Just underneath the grant function, we actually have a lot of different kinds of grants.
Yep.
So if you click into DoraHacks grants, you will see many grants, right? But so those grants are probably different because there can be quadratic funding grants, or there can be, for example, grants that are using zero-knowledge voting. It's ultimately about community governance, and when we build the platform, it's built into a very modular way. So if you're a community, if you're a DAO, or if you are in an ecosystem like an L1 or L2, and you want to incentivize your community by organizing a grant hackathon or just a grant program, the DoraHacks platform always allows you to configure the grants in the way you want.
So that means like no matter what the institution or the project's needs, they can always find a way or a specific module or function that will fit their need.
Yes.